All right, well, let's start this class talking about the 8 causes of weight management failure. And I'm going to go a little bit in depth into this, and then later in the class, you'll learn even more. All right, so the 8 causes of weight management failure, really, number 1, not getting enough core nutrition and nutrients. Over and over in my practice, when my clients would get on some core nutrition, some good supplements, they said, Dr. Mary, I can't believe it. My pants fit better. I've lost weight. I feel phenomenal. And that's because the body can work so much better when you're getting the core nutrition and the nutrients that your body really needs. Second cause of weight management failure, not knowing what you're eating. And many times we just kind of eat it because that's what we grew up with, or that was in the store, or it's labeled all natural, all those things. And so many times we just don't know what we're eating. We don't know the things that are in our foods. We'll talk about that a little bit later too. Third reason that you have weight management failure is what you are drinking. And we're going to go very in depth than that in the class coming up here soon. Fourth reason you aren't losing the weight you want is you're not moving. You know, some statistics say that movement can be upwards of 80% of your weight management success. Some people say it's a third. Some people say food is 90% and movement is 10%. Well, I don't know. All I know as a chiropractor is that you have to move, and we're going to go into depth in a video about exercise and movement later in the class. Next, hidden toxins. I see this a lot, and I just want to talk about this briefly. Hidden toxins are really everywhere. They're in our foods. They're in our personal care products. They're in what we're drinking. Sweeteners are a very, very common thing that I see people say, well, I drink diet this and diet that. What do you know? That diet stuff literally has been found to make you fatter. Get off of it. Go back to the regular if you have to. But it's very, very harmful for your body. So a lot of hidden toxins in the personal care products, right down to toothpaste. And what happens is those toxins have to go somewhere, and the body will put them in fat cells. And fat cells can grow 600 times their original size. So if you're really struggling to release some weight, I highly suggest you research, and we have a class. We'd love for you to be a part of it. You can register at the bottom, or just let us know you want to be in it, getting the toxins out of your home and out of your life. And that can really help you possibly to even release some weight. Next, underlying problems. I see this in my practice when I was a chiropractor up in New York, is we would have a client come in and she didn't know she was gluten intolerant. And as soon as she got off gluten, she released all this weight and all this inflammation in her body. A thyroid problem, very, very common. And in fact, many traditional medical doctors can't pick it up. You really have to find a specialist who really knows, particularly women, because it is an issue with women, women's health. Vegetarians, another underlying problem. I saw so many vegetarians or people who didn't realize they weren't getting enough protein, good protein in their diet, and they would just blow up like a balloon because they just weren't eating the right foods. And the list goes on and on and on. I was interviewing a client the other day, and she said, oh yeah, I just released 30 pounds after I got off Cymbalta. You know, SSRIs and certain medications can literally put the weight on you. Obviously, we're not telling you to get off those medications without proper medical support, but look for underlying problems and causes. Stress and emotional wellness. We all know that stress can really increase the hormone called cortisol in our body, and that is bad news if you're trying to release weight. Absolutely. Too much stress can lead to something called adrenal fatigue, and then losing weight's just really tough. And then finally, self-care. I will say the eighth cause of weight management failure is that you haven't made the time to just take care of yourself. We really need to take care of ourselves and have self-care. So those are the 8 causes of weight management failure that I've seen in my practice. Hope this helps you.